Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to convert Google Ads leads into Salesforce leads automatically. So let's suppose I'm running an online business and I'm collecting all my leads using Google Ads. I want that whenever I receive a new lead, a lead should be automatically created in my Salesforce account. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Ads and Salesforce. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Google Ads, I'm automatically going to add that lead to my Salesforce account. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can add the leads which we have captured from Google Ads to Salesforce using Pabbly Connect. We are simply going to build integration between this Google Ads and Salesforce. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here whole Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as convert Google Ads leads into Salesforce contacts automatically, and now I'm going to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select it as all automation and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I'm going to receive the lead from my Google Ads, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Salesforce automatically and instantly, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Ads from where I'm capturing the leads, and following this trigger application will be my action application in which I will take Salesforce. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Google Ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead form entry and then click on connect. So now I need to make a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Ads, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I'm going to open my Google Ads. So this is the Google Ads. I'm running a test campaign. So I will be creating this lead form. For that, in this form, I want the first name and the last name. Then I want the email address, phone number, city and the company name. If you want, you can add more questions, more details. You can also create your own question, and after that you have to scroll down and then you have to click on this lead delivery option. If I go back towards my workflow, I have to copy and paste this webhook URL to this lead delivery option. I'm going to copy this webhook URL and I'm simply going to paste that over here, and then I'm going to enter the key. After that, if I click on the send test data, the test data will be sent to my workflow from this Google Ads. So if this connection which we have created is working fine, I'm going to capture that webhook response here in this workflow. So here it says waiting for webhook response. Now when you will be running a live campaign, you have to create the setup in the similar manner, and then you are going to capture the lead responses. Here I'm going to send the test data from Google Ads, so I'm going to click on the send test data, and here the test data is sent successfully, which means this connection setup is working fine. I need to open my workflow and check whether I have received any test data there or not, and here it is. I have received the test data. So here I have received the company name as company name, the city as Mountain View. I have received the test phone number, test email address, then I have received the first name and the last name as first name and last name itself, and the rest of the details. Now here, as soon as I've clicked on the send test data, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup is working fine. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead detail, I want to add that to my Salesforce. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Salesforce. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create lead and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Salesforce. I have already logged in my Salesforce account, and that's why I'm going to grant away the permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow. You will see Salesforce will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter all these details. So here I need to enter the first name and the last name, but I'm not going to enter this like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Google Ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Google Ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. First, I'm going to enter the first name, then I'm going to enter the last name as last name. Then in this title, I'm going to skip this. I have not received any title. If you want to enter, you can do that. In the company name, I'm going to enter the company name. I'm going to enter the phone number, which is this one. Then I'm going to enter the email address, which is this one, test@example.com. In the website URL and description, I'm not going to enter anything. The lead source will be web, status will be open, not contacted, rating will be hot, street, city name. I have also received the city name, so I'm going to enter that. Now over here, I have not received the rest of the details, so I'm going to skip this part. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After adding all these details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Salesforce. On the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to open the leads, and here you can see under this recent items, we have created this first name, last name. So the phone number was this 23 from the last. The email address was test@example.com. Rating was hot. The company name was company name. Name was first name, last name. Lead status was open, not contacted. Source was web. Address was Mountain View. So this is how we have added instantly the lead which we have captured from Google Ads to Salesforce. Now to summarize, we took Google Ads as a trigger application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, received the new lead. After that, we wanted to add this lead to Salesforce. So we took our action application at Salesforce, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created the lead in the Salesforce account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Google Ads and Salesforce using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.